Does it work?
Feet hurt. My feet hurt, your feet hurt. Factory worker or tour guide. White hot pain, I wanna cry. Is there anything I can try? Oh, yes! My feet don't hurt, your feet don't hurt. Got patent pending arch support with Strutz Sole Angel's cup.
We are here with a mastermind, not of the jingle, but of the product, Steve Llorens, co-founder of Strutz.
That's right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so what exactly are struts?
Well, struts are arch supports that you wear on your feet instead of in your shoes. And basically what it does, it's like the human shock absorber. It makes you feel great from your feet all the way up, your back, your hips, your knees, and really it just radiates through your body. And that's what a Sole Angel is. It's really a human shock absorber. That's what we like to call it. Okay,
now that's all well and good, but how does one come up with the creativity, with the idea to put something like this on your foot? How do you get from concept to product? How does that happen?
Well, it was by accident, really. I injured myself during a ski accident out west, and I was hurling down the mountain. My bindings released, and my skis fell off, and I was trying to grab on tops of trees, and basically I was heading head first down the mountain full speed. And I basically flipped over, get my feet below me. I thought I was going to die, actually. I saw my light flash behind, in front of my face, and then when I got to the bottom, I tried to get up and my foot hurt. And basically what I found out was I injured my left leg, my right leg I should say, and that put me on crutches. And so I was limping around a lot, and I put a lot of pressure on my left leg. And
to compensate.
Yeah, so there was a lot of pounding and everything. And I found out that instead of breaking a bone or killing myself, I developed plantar fasciitis. And what happened was I went to several doctors, and what helped me the most was when they would tape up my foot. And the taping of the foot kept my foot in a position that really alleviated the pain and alleviated the plantar fasciitis, which is heel pain.
That's what that means.
Yes,
heel pain,
yeah, heel pain, basically. And basically, my problem was when I would take a shower, the taping would fall off.
Sure.
And when I walk around barefoot at home, the pain would come back because you stretch out that ligament that runs on the bottom of your foot. So I developed the product so you could wear it, when you're barefoot or when you're in your shoes, so your foot is always in that position where it's comfortable. And also with the pad to absorb shock with each step that you take or as you locomote.
What was the prototype like?
Basically, it wasn't too different from this, actually, but I basically went to the different stores and I looked at different materials and I cobbled something in my apartment. I basically sewed and glued and whatever and came up with something that looked very similar to this, and then I had prototypes made. I had like a sewing company sew something on, and I sourced out the different bands and whatnot. And what happened was I was wearing the prototype to my doctor. He saw it. He said, "Where'd you get it?" I said, "I made it." He goes, "This is great. Can I try some on my patients?"
Really?
Yeah, Dr. Demolaeus.
Okay.
And I basically gave him a pair. He put them on some patients, and he was like, "They work. They're great. You got to take this to the market."
So how do you properly wear? Because I tried them on myself, and I couldn't quite show.
Okay.
And you were saying, go ahead. I'll let you show me.
Well, when I developed it because when I wore it in the middle of my foot, where the arch was, like right here, this is what was most comfortable for me. That replicated the position of my foot when I was walking with the tape on. But what I'm finding out as I talk to the different doctors around there, they're telling their patients to basically wear it wherever it feels good for you, wherever you need the support. So doctors are having wear, towards the arch, which is more like this, or more to the back of the foot, maybe you have a little more heel pain.
Whatever is your...
Yeah.
I see.
And actually, some people wear them like this. They might have bunions, and so that compresses there. And what it is, it's a medical-grade compression band with a really generous foam cushion pad. And together, they really work in a very special way. Like it compresses, but it also provides you that extra support from the bottom of your foot.
Well, we have some viewers who actually wore these for a couple of days, and as they're coming in, does it matter if you wear it over the sock or under the sock? Or?
No, that's the beauty of it, too. You can wear it under or over your sock. It really doesn't matter.
Kimberly Fishman and Jim Beebe, what were your thoughts?
I loved them. I tried these on, and I didn't know I had any foot pain or problem. I'm young. I never really had any issues with it, but once I wore them, I really felt my back feel better. Just a lot of, not as much my feet as my posture. I felt like I was standing better. So it really.
So you're on your feet a lot too, aren't you?
I am. I'm a nurse.
What do you do? You're a nurse.
I am.
All right. So you would know. And Jim?
Yeah, my story is much the same as his. I have plantar fasciitis, and I went through the shots and the taping in the foot, and when I started wearing this, it felt great. Now my pain's really gone away.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, does it matter? Can you wear it as a preventative, I guess, treatment, or to kind of beat the pain?
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's what we're learning more and more about now. Like, Kim didn't have any problem at all before, and basically by wearing them, she realized that now she feels better because you have that extra cushion and support and comfort in your shoes. Whereas Jim, on the other hand, had a medical condition, and he put it on, and it basically alleviated that condition, much like myself. But yeah, what I'm also hearing from athletes, for example, runners, when they come back and they get out of their running shoes, they put these on and it helps the recovery period because now your feet are resting. It's like almost like rubbing or massaging your foot on top of a tennis ball. If you've ever done that after running, some doctors recommend that.
We're going to give people more an opportunity to actually use the product. Callers 8 and 9 at 671-9990 will win a pair. Is that the proper term, a pair?
Yeah, they're pairs.
They're pairs, okay.
Yep.
And really quick, how do people get a hold of these if they want to buy them?
Well, they can get them on our website, which is Love My Strutz, and Strutz is STRUTZ.com, or they can call us. It's 188-787. I'm sorry. Well, it's 188-STRUTZ1. That's probably
there we go. Easiest way to remember. And it's on the web, 9WSYR.com. You can check that out. A link to your website. Again, callers 8 or 9 win a set. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you. Nice
Best of luck. Thank you,
Thanks,
viewers.
guys.